Janjarben, Sefere, Semere von Saber Solnar, Vakargentonen, Distra Chimere Savoyakar, Von Vanarganaran Taganaren, Wan, Vaklar Garyanjarn, Yo-Kai Watch Puni Puni. Today, I will show you for this current event going on from the 16th to the 31st. I remember we're gonna January 31 days. I'll show you how to get all these stars. The star requirements here. Because in this mission tab, mission thing of the, app within an app, you can get lots of really cool things by getting all the stars on each map. I think since this is for YouTube, I'm gonna YouTube, I'm gonna split into different parts for the different maps. And as you can sort of see, there are different sets of star amounts you need for each thing and different rewards for each map. There's like 3 different sets for 3 different maps. And this is the first map. I got halfway through and realized that it wasn't doing the mic recording, so it would be a useless tutorial. So redoing the video, but so it won't really show that I'm getting the stars, but hopefully you'll be able to hear my explanation anyway of how to get them. So without further ado, let's start. The first star of every stage is a score thing. You have to get a certain amount of score. Like here it says score 35,000 or above. Oops, didn't mean to click on that. No, it's not that. Let's score 35,000 or above. That's true for all the first stars. Like, here's another stage. First star is just a score amount. And the scores that those stars ask for is really close to the minimum amount you can get at that stage. So as long as you do more than minimum, which is not too tough usually. If you're trying hard to do, cool stuff in this stage, you won't have any problem with automatically getting that. It's just kind of automatic anyway. Might take a few tries on the early stages, but on later stages it's always super easy because you just have to do so much to win anyway. Usually you don't have to worry about the first one, but the second and third one are usually special things you have to make sure you do during the stage. Some of them are things you might happen to do anyway, but I'm gonna teach you how to for sure do them. This first stage, stage 1. Its middle star says Yo-Kai Puni, size 3 or larger. So you have to make a size 3 puni or larger on this stage during that, and I'll show you how to do that. And then this says 5 combo or above. So you gotta first it said size 3 and above and combo 5 and above. So you gotta do that. So here's how to do a size 3 or larger. One way is you can connect 3 or here's 4 or more puni together, and that creates however many size you connect together. So that's size 4 one. Or you can connect 2 together, so get size 2, then add another one in, and then they got size 3. And it can be 3 or above. So, just make the big ones and you're good. Now for the combos thing, I like to, because what you gotta do is pop, several different large puni in a row, fast consecutively. So I like to prep a bunch of them, connect 2 together, and like some second gets 3. But then you can make a bunch of big ones ahead of time, and then just pop those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That would have continued past it. Not finished then, but fortunately I got in enough. Okay, and that's all the stars there. And for larger combos, you just have to pop more big ones in a row. Really large combos are tough to do because you can't pre-prep all of it, but I'll show that eventually, how to do that. Ignore the screen interruption that has happened there. But again, first star is Scorestar, so just don't worry about that. But this stage 2's middle star is connect 3 Puni or more at once. Whoops, I forgot to check the second star, but I guess I'll show off how to check those again in battle. You can also press the singular pause button in the top left corner. Oh, well, my recording thing is but you press that, and you can see the stars here. So again, mid 1, connect 3 or more at once. This says bonus ball. In Japanese it says bonus gem, but you know, same difference. In English tutorials they call it bonus ball, so I'm gonna call it that mainly. But Japanese says bonus gem. Anyway, it says make 1 bonus ball or more. A lot of things are more. Okay, while connecting 5 at once. Bonus balls are heavily RNG. I really dislike that about them. Basically what you gotta do is make a really large Puni and then pop it. And you know, dig to the max of the RNG. There's quite a number in it, I guess, but it gives you the bonus ball. But because it's RNG when it makes 1. But the bigger the Puni you have, you make and then pop, well, the bigger it is when it's popped, that is, the larger the probability of making a bonus ball. Alright. That's that one done. I won't bother with talking about the score stars anymore. You already know what that's about. Anyway, every stage has one of those here in this event. Okay, this says 6 combo or more, and it says HP 40% or above clear, which means you have to beat the stage with 40% or more HP left. But in this game, HP is a lot more like a timer than anything else, so it's really about, like, you know, beat it with 40% of your potential time left or more. You know, so beat it fast, it'll be fine. I've left it up and randomly. Help me get a combo. Keep up with your making a fucking big thing and you can do it. But pre-making things is easier. If you have like time to go slow. Suppose I could have time to go slow, but anyway. I'd get all 3 stars at once. I wanted to make sure it was fast enough for the HP one, but pre-making them makes it easier because you have to do them within like a certain time frame. You know, pop big ones in a row, and that's kind of hard for me to be that fast with in that way. So I like to pre-make them to get a good head start on the combo, or potentially do all of it at once, but you don't have to. Just make it easier. Alright, this middle star says pop 160 Puni or more, And this says finish with this ultimate. Alright. Now there are two different methods to pop lots of Puni. I'm gonna show the easy way if you have the right yokai for it first. You have to have that extreme method to do this method, so I'll show the more universal method next. But, I'll show this first because it's how you do the method to get this is my extreme popper. So you get your extreme popper ultimate ready, and then you tap pop lots of punis for like, you know, drumming your fingers against the screen like you're doing a cheaply made drum roll, and then when the enemy's almost defeated, so they have a tiny bit of HP left on the purple bar, then you can use the extreme popper ultimate. And that'll be enough. Usually. On early stages it's tough because you gotta, you know, pop lots of Puni without defeating the enemy. So if you don't have an extreme popper, on early stages that can be tough. On later stages you just have to, like, you know, keep popping really fast to get enough of them, and then, you know, start fighting normally after that. But you popped a whole lot. But if you're on an early stage like this and defeating the enemy too quickly and don't have an extreme popper, what you gotta do, is, well, put weaker yokai in your team if you know, start struggling a lot. That's it. I don't really care which ones, as long as it's like, my go-to thing for this is low-level S ranks, if I have some of those, because that's kind of like medium strength here. Maybe that's not like the best plan. What? Didn't mean to press that. Maybe that's not like the optimal way to do it, but ignore that pop-up. It wasn't supposed to happen. It doesn't normally happen. But anyway, let me show you what someone with an extreme popper would have to do on a stage like this. Because it's a really weak stage, it's really early in the event, and they get stronger as they get to later stages, obviously, so I know with strong enemies you might just end up doing that anyway. Most of the Yo-Kai ones that I like, medium amount. But not too much a fan of them. So the ones I usually use are just ones I use because they're powerful, not because they're ones I particularly like, at least on this account. Well, technically I only have one account, but you know, it gives you 3 full saves, and this is only one of them. But, okay, here it says size 4 or above. Yo-Kai Puni, size 4 or above. And this says pop, well, extinguish, but it says extinguish Yo-Kai Puni 120 or less. So here you have to pop less than 120 Puni, but that's easy to do on a weak stage. But this says size 4 or more. But anytime you have like a Scorestar that, well, not a Scorestar, a star requirement where you gotta pop less than number, because it has like the thing for like below, like pointing down instead of the one sticking up for above. Anytime it's below, you want to make a bunch of really big prints, really big prints. Like make sure that all your signal are linked up together, so they get big. Don't have, you know, ones that could link up but don't. Basically, all you have to do, because you want to pop as few as possible, and they do multiplied damage. They do bonus damage, like for their size. You know, several size 1 puni are like to do a lot less damage individually than the, you know, combined like larger size would. So I want to, you know, make really big ones so you can take out the enemy quickly. Well, that, and, you know, you pop less overall. You're only popping big ones. That's, you know. See, it can be easy to just pop really big ones and I have to pop up here and you're done. Sorry if my voice sounds hoarse. I'm not sick or anything. I'm perfectly healthy right now. Don't worry. But just been talking a lot because I had that false start to the tutorial before. And I'm still talking a lot now, which I'm not used to. So my voice is hoarse because of that, not because of any illness. I'm perfectly healthy. Don't worry. Okay, it says 8 combo or higher, and this says special attack, but in which case they mean ultimate of the Yo-Kai. Special attack 1 time or above, use. So you have to use at least 1 ultimate during this battle in order to get to the 3rd star, and the 2nd star is just an 8 combo. I don't know, that has some work involved, but it's not tricky yet. It's not large enough, no, it would be tricky. You can totally pre-prep it. The thing is, since there's only 45 at most, 45 puni in the puni bowl, like what we start out with, I don't know if the number it can be, that's about size 1. So because of that, you can only pick up 22 at most, in best case, you can only pick up 22. Like, teammates, those 2 are teaming for, you know, 3 combo. Because of that, if the combo is like, you know, near there or above there, it can be way trickier. There's only 8, 8, I think, 9, 10. Keep on. And you have to do at least 1 ultimate, so I need some ultimates now. And then finish them off with my attack. The Yo-Kai that makes the orange glow is an attack booster. It's ultimate. And those are really useful, but anyway. They can't like attack then. At least most of them can't. Both boost and attack. But, anyway. So, now here we have a connect 5 puni or more at once, and HP 40% or more clear. So Gotta beat it with at least 40% of your HP to spare, which is again about going fast. And you also have to connect 5 punis together at once. Having someone that has one puni in the way, like a little right there, so you can have the same kind of character string together, so you can connect 5 more at once. Mine like that. So that gets the middle star here, and then for the third one, you just have to win fast over. That's up to HP left. This game is more about time. Nothing else. Alright, on stage 8, the middle star says, make a size 5 or larger puni, and the third one says, make, win within 105 seconds. So you gotta make a size 5 one and then win within 105 seconds both at once. By the way, you don't have to do them like both at once like I'm doing. And you know, sometimes I don't do them both at once, but I do if I can, because it's more efficient. But like, once you burn the star, it's like earned, it's permanent, so you have to like, worry about it disappearing if you can't do it. Something next time you fight the battle, fortunately. That's 26. And let's get them up to a really big one, the little yellow number that flashes a big size. Size 8, not size 16. Size 19, that number, the little yellow number is, yellow orange is, it's size 5 or larger. Alright. But since the stars are permanent, I can't really show you, you know, whether or not I actually for sure did the right things to get it. You'll have to just trust me for these ones that I've already beaten. Soon we'll come to ones that I haven't beaten yet, so I can show you. But anyway, and ignore that random pop-up from the game. That's just a mini game that I'm not doing right now. I'm doing a tutorial. Okay, 10 combo or higher. And 115 or less pops puni. Okay. So do 10 combo but also pop 115 or less. So here goes. But that means you need to pop, 10 size 2 or larger in a row. The most of the time you have to pop less than 105. It's 115 minus 105. That shouldn't be too tough to do. So exchange. Six, 7, 9. The big round number is 5, 6, combo size 15, 16, 17. About 6, 17. So that's a large enough number. What's the other thing? Oh, right. 115 or less. So I shouldn't get a Pokemon. Yeah, just make a few really good puni and pop them. So first time to pop a lot of puni at once. Alright. Getting almost to the place where I stopped last time. And did I say that was initial? Alright. 100 seconds or more. Clear. And bonus gem 3 or larger. No, 3 or more, sorry. Okay, so in 100 seconds you have to create 3 bonus balls and then win if you want to have this, you know, both stars at once. Now, bonus balls are heavily RNG, which I personally despise. I hate RNG. But, more RNG things, the more I just like it. Giving RNG, well, it's like the RNG but, anyway, let's prepare some looking. But anyway, with bonus balls, thing I like making huge puni for is that in order to make a bonus ball, you have a certain large size of puni, and when you pop that puni, there's a probability, a certain chance that it will, if that size, it will create a bonus ball when you pop it. So that kind of way, but it won't necessarily. Okay. One, but like I said, it's going to be RNG. The larger it is, the larger the chances, and sometimes if it's a really big one, it can also make a bigger bonus ball potentially. But that also is kind of RNG, I think. Alright. Did I make enough? Gotta see. Well, I guess I don't know because I got the star, but you have to make 3 in order to get the star here. And if that took too long, you can fight the stage again and win really fast to get that within 100 seconds start. Alright. On the ones that I haven't done yet, so that I can show you getting them. Alright. And now I'll for sure know if I did the right thing. The thing I needed. Oh, as always, Scorestar is the first one. The middle one for this stage into this event is it's pop 180 puni or more. This time it's the or more, so Extreme Popper can kinda do it for you, but only for like 120 to 130 of the puni you need. But, if you don't have an Extreme Popper, you can just like drum roll with your fingers, and since it's a significantly stronger enemy, it should be able just to do that no matter how strong your team is. Probably. If you have like a super OB team, you might need to nerf them a bit with like chinning out a few characters, but anyway, I won't. My team is pretty good, but not pretty great, but not that amazing. But, and it says size 6 or larger. Size 6 or above, puni. Okay. Extreme Popper that I have on this account. keep saying account, but I mean like this character profile, this save on my only account. And I have one account, one device, it's my phone. The phone game, I have one phone obviously, so... But, anyway. So I don't think all three servers on this account. But most people want to use all three. So many used for tutorials, but the other account has other stuff. The other profile, the other save profile. I need to stop saying accounts that no one thinks they have more than one device or more than one account. I think it's like against the rules to have multiple accounts. Or something, but anyway. But yeah, if you have an extreme pop where you get this ready, you pop, you drum roll a bit, and then you use it. I'm always very careful to follow the rules, so I don't have multiple accounts. There's not multiple, you know, interacting accounts. Well, I personally don't have more than one account. I think you could, you know, follow the rules with, you know, multiple accounts as long as you don't use them to help each other, but then why would you bother having multiple accounts? Anyway, though, I don't know if it's necessarily against the rules, but I assume it is, so I'm to assure everyone that I only have one account. Even though I keep saying multiple, my current account or whatever. I really mean the save profile, but I trip over my words. Hopefully you can relate to tripping over your words. That's a general universal experience, I think. Anyways, on stage 11 of this event, you have to connect 6 or more puni at once. And you need to do at least 2 ultimates. By the way, the stars are optional things. Like, you don't have to do them in order to advance. But, like, you get pretty cool stuff for getting a lot of them in an event. And really cool stuff for getting all of them in an event. So that's why I could always get them anyways, for the extra cool stuff you can get. To connect 10 or more puni at once. So there are a bunch of them, so I can just do that. The other things I have to do? Oh, it was 6 in a row, not 10 in a row. Mixed up. And this has 2 ultimates. This is the only one enemy left. I can't do to attack us ultimate, so I don't get into a fever time. Which I'm close to, but it's hard to get into fever time, so I'll show that. Yeah, but I'm gonna use my attack base with ultimate. And then probably put an attack. That's 2 ultimates, so booster ultimate and then attack ultimate. So that does that star. For later things, I will have to get into fever time in order to do enough ultimates, but it's not the case yet. Alright. By the way, I like how this pigeon yokai is named Yokodori, which literally means steal. Like it's in a thief. So it's the thief pigeon, the stealing pigeon. His name is basically just steal or stealing. It's kind of funny, I think. Okay. For this event, stage 12, you need to do a 12 combo or more for the middle star. But you do a 12 combo for the middle star and well, 12 or more, and clear within 100 seconds. So at least one through of this battle, you're gonna wanna clear it fast, but win the battle quickly within 100 seconds. But first, I'm gonna do the combo. Since it's small enough, I'm gonna pre-press it. Don't do that. If you get a really big thing, that takes up space on the board and you don't want that when you're pre-pressing, so once you get it popped up. Got room for more small ones. For this stage, the big yellow number. Oh, it's 12. Okay, well the big yellow number got big enough. We always try to go above and beyond with those things, just in case. That number a little bit wrong. Nothing the wrong one. Keep it in large enough thing. Randomly befriended it without trying to. Occasionally that happens. Occasionally. Sometimes it happens more often than I would expect in a tutorial, but that's not about befriending. But anyway. Alright. That was all the stages, except this one, but now we got a quick tap to skip through dialogue. Anyway, you don't have to if you can you can read Japanese, but then if you can read Japanese, you wouldn't be needing this tutorial. So I imagine you don't know what it's saying anyway. Just as much as I don't. Although I can read a bit of Japanese, but not enough for the dialogue. Just enough for the star requirements and such. I know halfway Japanese, half of Japanese. Anyway, but this will be the last battle both for this map and for this video. I'm gonna split into different parts for different videos, different videos for different maps. This is just part 1 for the first map, so this will be the last video. Not the last video, the last, see, words are hard. The last battle for this video. Just so you know. Anyway, this is size 7 or above. Puni, and HP 40% or more clear, so you gotta make a large puni and beat the stage quickly. So you still have enough HP left. That's the basic dispute. So let's make a big puni. Get size, not at once, right? Yeah, size. Yeah. Doesn't have to be all at once together. The tiny number that appears is yeah, let's say 19. So that's big enough. And we're done. you can see I have more like 80 HP left. The white tick marks at the top of the HP bar are each 10% marks. So, you know, when you get to when it gets down to the first one, it's down to the one that's closest to the right, but not actually on the right, is 90%, and the one like nearest to the left side, where you're almost out of HP, is 10%. So, so you have to not get past the 4th tick mark, which is about going fast, but this is still an easy enough stage that shouldn't be like tricky to do. Anyways, now to show for the first map the kind of cool stuff you get for the stars. For getting all the stars on this map, you can get 50 Y points for well, for the first 22 stars you get 50 Y points, and then once you've gotten 27 overall, you can get X orb. Wow, one of the really big XP orbs. Then you get another one at having gotten 32 stars, and then once you've gotten 37 stars overall, you get this tiny soul secret. Soul secrets book. And then for beating all of the for getting all of the stars on this map, and there are 42 overall, which is why that number's there, you can get 200 Y points, and that's in addition to the other stuff. You know, these are all separate rewards. So that you can get 250 Y points, and that's premium currency, by the way, so that's a big deal to get. That's half a gacha crank just for getting all the stars in the first map. Given how slow the gain is of premium currency, that is a big deal. And you can get even more from getting all the stars in the next map. It's the stealing pigeon again. But that will be for next video. See ya then.